This is IkSC International Kangaroo Science Contest, and I am going to solve question number 21 to 30 for past paper 22, and it's for class 9th and 10th, that is also known as junior level. Well, every question consists of equal points, that is 4. Question number 21. We can say that two pictures are given, image A and image B. pH 8.80 is for picture number A and pH 5.87 for image B. Options are available. A. The water in image A is rich in carbon dioxide. B. If we add phenolphthalein in water in image A, we will not notice any changes in color. C. The water in image B is an alkaline water. D. The water in image B is rich in carbon dioxide. E. Both types of water are inappropriate for consumption because none of them have pH equals to 7. We are going to interpret every option one by one from the next list. But first of all, we have a chart of pH value, and you can easily check that pH from 0 to 7 is acidic and 7 is neutral. However, afterwards it is alkaline or basic. So pH of 7 is equal to neutral, pH below 7 is acidic, and pH above 7 is basic or alkali. Option number A. The water in image A is rich in carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is acidic in nature since it is a non-metallic oxide. So this one is incorrect because pH lower than 7 must be containing carbon dioxide, not having pH above 7. So this option is incorrect. Moving on, option number B. If we add phenolphthalein in the water in image A, we will not notice any changes in color. Phenolphthalein is an indicator to detect the presence of alkali or base in a solution. It changes its color to pink in an alkaline solution. Phenolphthalein is colorless in acidic solutions. So we will not check anything from option number A because it is colorless in acidic solutions. So this option is incorrect. The water in image B is an alkaline water. So water in image B is acidic because of having pH less than 7. Incorrect option. Option number D. The water in image B is rich in carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is acidic in nature since it is a non-metallic oxide. Therefore, presence of carbon dioxide in image B water make it acidic. So this option is correct because the pH is less than 7. At less than 7 pH, liquids or whatever the things are acidic. So the option is correct. Option number E. Both types of water are inappropriate for consumption because none of them have pH equals to 7. So pH of most drinking water lies within the range 6.5 to 8.5. Natural waters can be of lower pH as a result of, for example, acid rain or higher pH in limestone areas. The pH of an aqueous sample is usually measured electrometrically with a glass electrode. So this option is incorrect. So we can say that option number D is the correct answer. The water in image B is rich in carbon dioxide for question number 21. Moving on, question number 22. We have two identical electric charges located in a vacuum at a distance d from each other. If we double the distance between charges, their interaction force options are available. A. Doubles. B. Is halved. C. Increases 4 times. D. Decreases 4 times. E. Increases under root 2 times. For solving this question, we know that the formula for having two charges which are displaced or having distance t between each other. So what will be the effect if the distance change? F equals to k q1 q2 over r square. Above value is constant. charging value is constant, k is also the constant. However, we are going to relate force with the distance, that is the radius, r square. Now r equals to 2r because we have to double the value. So f equals to constant over 2r whole square. F equals to constant over 4r square. F equals to 1 by 4 multiplied by constant over r square. The next thing is that f equals to 1 by 4 and the formula we put over there. However, the extra thing with the formula is 1 by 4. It means force decreases 4 times because 4 lies in the denominator as we double the distance between charges. According to that, the answer is option number D. It decreases 4 times. Question number 23. Burning coal represents a threat to climate balance due to carbon dioxide emissions. Although the greenhouse effect increases with carbon dioxide emissions, coal is still used as a fuel. If we burn 1500 kg of coal with 80% by mass of carbon, the volume of carbon dioxide released will be, options are A 2240 meter cube, B 2.24 meter cube, C 2800 meter cube, D 2.8 meter cube, E 1.5 meter cube. We are going to solve this question from the next slide. 1500 kg of coal with 80% mass of carbon. So total carbon in coal equals to 1500 multiplied by 80%. So 1500 multiplied by 0.8, the answer we get is 1200 kg. Moles of carbon. From this formula we are going to find moles of carbon equals to mass of carbon divided by atomic mass of carbon. So mass of carbon is 1200 divided by 12 is the atomic mass of carbon equals to, we will get 100 moles of carbon. Now this is the balanced equation. Carbon which react with oxygen gas, the answer will be carbon dioxide gas you will get. So 1 mole of carbon and 1 mole of carbon dioxide is generated according to the above equation when carbon is burned in air. Here mass of carbon dioxide equals to number of moles multiplied by atomic mass of carbon dioxide. So number of moles we get from the last slide is 100 multiplied by atomic mass of carbon dioxide, and that is 4400 kg. We got mass of carbon dioxide. And now in the next we are going to find the volume, which is actually we have to find for the answer of this question. So the volume to find for carbon dioxide is that by putting the formula equals to mass of carbon dioxide over density of carbon dioxide, and we all know this is the formula of density. We just rearrange the places of volume and density. Volume of carbon dioxide equals to 4400, which we find out from the last slide, divided by 1.87, and 1.87 equals to, the answer we get is 2352 meter cube. So the answer is close to option number A, 2240 meter cube. Correct option is option number A. Question number 24. The induced magnetic field is in the option direction to the inductive magnetic field 1. Options are given below, A, B, C, D, E. The inductive magnetic flux decreases, the electric current that generates the inductive magnetic field increases, the inductive magnetic flux increases. D, the inductive current decreases, the induction flow rate is high. For this question we are going to explain something, and that first you must determine whether the magnetic flux created by inductive magnetic field which is caused by electric current is increasing or decreasing. If the magnetic flux is increasing, then that implies the induced magnetic field points in the opposite direction of electric external magnetic field. On the other hand, if the magnetic flux is decreasing, the two fields will point in the same direction. According to the highlighted thing or line, the answer we get is option number B. The electric current that generates the inductive magnetic field increases. Moving on, question number 25. chemical fertilizers contain all the elements of the series A, B, C, D, E, N, NaClP. Different elements are given below. However, we are going to find the answer from the Google, and what I have done is that what are the most 3 common elements in chemical fertilizers. Fertilizers are composed of 3 micronutrients, NPK, and NPK is that nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium. According to that, the option correct is option number B. Question number 26. If a parallel beam of light passes through a flat surface separating two media with different refractive indices, the refractive beam shall be. Options are available: A. Convergent, B. Divergent, C. Convergent or divergent depending on the refractive indices of the two media, D. Parallel, E. Parallel only under the conditions of total refraction. Here we have a simple diagram where when light passes through a flat slab of material, the emerging beam is parallel to the incident beam. Therefore, theta 1 equals to theta 3, and we can actually check that theta 1 is equal to theta 3 only the rays of light just become parallel after passing the flat slab. You can also check the answer from this picture as well. Here the correct option is option number D, that parallel. Question number 27. A man moves on a rectilinear trajectory that forms an angle alpha with the surface of a plane mirror with constant speed v. Determine the relative speed with which man approaches his image in the mirror. Options are given: A 2v, B 2v cos alpha, C v sin alpha, D v cos alpha, E 2v sin alpha. So rectilinear motion is actually particle moving along a straight line. Moreover, the velocity of the man perpendicular to the mirror is given as v cos theta. These are the components of the velocity. The image also approaches with the same velocity towards the man, thus the relative velocity is given as v cos theta minus brackets minus v cos theta, and the answer we get is 2v cos theta. According to that, the correct option is option number B, 2v cos alpha. Question number 28. The electromotive voltage induced by a decreasing magnetic flux. Options are given: A is positive, B is 0, C is negative, D has the same size as the variation of the inductive magnetic flux, E does not depend on the change of the inductive magnetic flux. Here is some explanation. And induced EMF equals to minus n d theta b over dt. And what are these? This is actually the formula. Thus, induced EMF is produced only when the magnetic flux decreases. Theta b is actually the magnetic flux. The induced EMF is always opposite to the direction of the flux, which shows the negative sign. The induced EMF opposes the changes in the magnetic flux. Moreover, the negative sign indicates the direction of induced EMF, which is opposite, not its magnitude. According to that, the option number A is positive. Question number 29. Which of the following is an energy source for plants? A. Cellulose, B. Starch, C. Salt, D. Acetic acid, E. Albumin. Plants store carbohydrates in long polysaccharides chains called starch, while animals store carbohydrates as the molecule glycogen. The large polysaccharides contains many chemical bonds and therefore store a lot of chemical energy. According to that explanation or the highlighted line, option number B, starch, is correct. This is the last question of our video, and that is: if we pour drops of concentrated sulfuric acid on a sugar cube, we will notice options are available under the diagram. A strong yellow coloring, B the cube blackening, C the cube melting, D a strong shine, E the cube dissolving. So here is some explanation. Concentrated sulfuric acid is a dehydrating agent and it burns the organic compounds like sucrose, so the color of the solution turns black. Sucrose and carbon black will we get after putting concentrated sulfuric acid and water vapors. Here the answer we get is option number B, the cube blackening. So this was the last question of our video.